Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Anna Karen. I'm glad that you're checking out this video, and if you're one of my subscribers, I hope you're really excited just as I am, because this video is going to be about making Rise and Shine biscuits. But before I tell you about the recipe, I want to tell you how I came across this recipe. So as you might have seen my video, not the last one, but the one before that, I went on a small road trip during this quarantine for just get kind of a little getaway. And I went to two different antique shops. And in one of them, I found this super cute and great cookbook that is called the Coffee and Tea Lovers Cookbook. Now, I love tea and coffee. So feel free to leave me a comment below. I'm interested to see if you love coffee or tea or both, and what do you like drinking with it? You know, do you just drink it without sugar? Do you put honey? And I'm just interested to learn more about y'all. But I did find this amazing book, and it comes with over 60 recipes, and today I decided to try the Rise and Shine biscuit recipe. So we are gonna try this out because this is something new for me. I've never made biscuits from scratch. You know, you always go kind of like the store-bought ones. So let's see how this goes. I think this will be great as fall is approaching us. Just kind of make something warm and cozy for breakfast. And throughout this series of videos, I'll be making desserts as well, because that's what comes in the book. It's just an amazing book. It comes with so many yummy things, and I wish I could make them all at once, but we're gonna take it one at a time. All right, guys, so the recipe calls for 2 cups of biscuit and baking mix. And like I said, I was unsuccessful buying it at the store, so I said, let's do this from scratch. Now, how do I do it from scratch? I went online and I found a recipe, and I'll be linking it in the description so you can get it. She has great recipes, and I'm hoping that it turns out well. She said it turned out well for her. So, what we need is 2 cups of flour. This is half a cup, so we're gonna do, how many are we gonna do of these? It's so early. It's so early. Let's see. Oh no, this is gonna be a mess. This is really cool. Okay. So this is half a cup. Did y'all see that big old cloud? Flour. Alright. 2 cups. And some extra. Okay. So then we're gonna add 1 teaspoon, which is 1/3 of a tablespoon. And we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Okay. Now let's see. 2 teaspoons of sugar. 2 teaspoons of sugar. There's like a blob of flour there. We're just gonna ignore it. We're just gonna go ahead. So, 1. And then it calls for 1/4 of a cup of vegetable shortening, which I already had ready to go. We're just gonna scoop this out with a butter knife. Okay, hold that out. For some unknown reason, no audio was recorded during this clip, but what I was saying is now that we have all of our ingredients in the bowl, we're going to mix it in and make sure it's completely covered and dissolved all together. Alright guys, so I just finished making the biscuit mix as you saw, and I had to cut the video so I could figure out how I was going to store the mix. I had a little bit left, it's half a cup, and her recipe says that you can store it up to 4 months. I'll probably just end up using it later on this month, but the recipe that we're going to be using from the Rise and Shine biscuit recipe only calls for 2 cups of biscuit mix, so that's what we're going to use here in the bowl. I'm just going to move this out of the way. Alrighty. And the recipe says to combine the first 3 ingredients. So you're going to need 1/3 of a cup of club soda. There we go. 1/3 of a cup of sour cream, and using a clean knife. I mean, it was dirty because it had sour cream on, but I didn't use it. Club soda, it's bubbly. I've never done this like this. You know, you usually buy the mix from the grocery store already pre-made and you add water or milk and it's done. And then it says that we're gonna add the biscuit mix. I'm actually gonna add the wet ingredients to this. It says to continue stirring with a fork until you have a ball of dough. Actually coming together pretty quickly. It's getting lumpier. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, my arm is starting to hurt. I am not used to doing this, especially with a fork. I feel like it's a little harder on your wrist. But sure our parents did it, our grandmothers did it like this. I'm mixing, y'all. I'm mixing. It says to roll out the dough into a lightly floured surface. I know I spilled flour on here earlier, but I cleaned it up. Now the fork wasn't making it stick together, so I went ahead and did it with my hands and then started rolling it into a ball. Actually, I think I'm gonna roll it here. So we're just gonna keep folding it for 10 to 12 minutes, so we'll be right back. Alright guys, so my watch is going off. It's been 10 minutes. So now we're gonna roll it out to be about 1 inch thick. Alright guys, so I have a tall circular glass. So we're gonna use this to cut out the biscuits. But actually, before I do that, you're gonna need a circular cake pan to put these in, and we need to butter it. Okay. That seems good. Here we go. So now let's cut these biscuits out. We're just gonna throw this little ball away. Now, as I am cleaning up, I'm gonna put the oven to preheat at 425. Once the oven is at 425, I'll pop them in until they're golden brown, or about 8 to 10 minutes. All right, guys, so the biscuits are out, and I just got a little bit of strawberry jam, put it on top of the biscuit, and let's try them. They're so yummy.